don't think we need to.
I'm gonna start calling them cats.
Cats.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know what it
Cacti.
is. I'm kind of stoked on these.
Well, you just
now.
bought another dozen of them or whatever.
They come in a 9-pack.
Oh, another 9.
For $20.
Damn.
They're expensive.
Kind of pricey.
They are. And that's kind of my new flex.
Pineapple. Yeah, pineapple isn't my favorite either. But
no, I think I was actually
I don't
surprised.
really like any of these things, though, honestly.
Pretty
like,
terrible.
Even the White Claw. White Claw is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'll take a beer over White Claw any day of the week.
Yeah.
I'm breaking my 5-day sobriety.
Oh, how's that going?
Oh.
Was that a thing? You're going to meetings and stuff?
No. I just decided I didn't need to drink beers alone in my home on weeknights.
Okay.
And so then I didn't do it for a week. And yay me.
My problem is I do all these podcasts and things. It's like
that was
facilitating.
kind of my problem too. I mean, Monday, you were with me Monday.
Yep.
We went to 2 different mics in the same night.
Yeah.
We're just jumping right into this, I guess.
How did you feel about that?
I don't know. It was fun. I like doing 2 mics.
I don't. I hate doing 2 mics in one night. Like 2 shows, that's fine. 2 mics, no thank you. Especially if the first one goes well. I'm like, I got to just cut my losses right now because I swear I thought about it a lot on Monday night. I don't think I've ever, like, if I do well in the first one, I just know it's going to be bad. The next one's going to be bad. And part of it is probably me and my own superstitions around that of just like, oh no, this second one. It's never like, that was pretty good. Oh my God. It's always just like, oh, that was fun. Comedy's amazing. And you're like, I'm just going to do it a lot. And then you go into another one and it's terrible.
I don't know. I've had both
'Cause it's later.
experiences. I feel like I've had both of them go well. I've had both of them go mediocre most times.
You've had them both go well. I've never had 2 like killed it. That's never happened.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I don't
I
ever
had
feel like I
that,
kill it. But
like the last time we doubled up, when David and I doubled up like
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks ago, like both of my sets went really well for what it was.
Wait, last week? Okay.
No, this past week they were mediocre at best. But
The one where I was on the show? Wait, no, that was
no, that one I just bombed.
Okay, I was I don't know, dude.
No,
I was
no.
there.
This was the time. No, I think this was the week before
Oh,
that. David and I
okay,
doubled
okay.
up one night. Because
Yeah.
when you were on the show, we came to
that's
the
right.
show.
You guys came and watched
There
the
was
show.
no
you didn't.
doubling up possible.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna call you out hardcore. Be like, I don't know,
No,
Scales.
no, I think I bombed that one pretty good.
Did you go no hat tonight?
Yeah, I brushed my
weird.
hair. I bought a brush.
It's weird.
I
now
didn't
I
have
feel
a
like
brush.
I need to
had
take my hat off and show everyone
No,
how I
that's
can't.
okay.
I don't have much to brush left.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like the guy
I've been
that has
just
no
using a
teeth is
comb,
still
and
brushing.
then every time I would read about like how do you make your hair act right, you know, and they said you needed
Make
a brush.
it act right. Yeah,
That's basically
you
what I
hit
had
it with the brush.
Yeah, you beat your hair. That's
You beat it with the brush.
I've been beating it with a brush with various chemicals, all sorts of stuff.
Burn it with chemicals.
Well, I put coconut oil in it a lot. I put the coconut oil in a couple hours before I shower.
I used to do that for my dog.
Oh, well, and he's got a shiny coat of
He
fur.
does. He does. It's a nice furry,
Yeah.
shiny coat. It was
So,
because he was
successful.
itching a lot,
Mm.
and I read that you could put coconut oil on your dog, and then when people would pet him, they'd be like, "He smells so good." It's like because he has coconut
Like, yeah,
oil.
he's covered in coconut oil. and now your phone's gonna be slippery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I kind of like doubling up on mics though.
I think I just knew on that one though, because I did.
Well, the second
I did like
that second mic we did was a losing battle.
Oh, it absolutely was.
Well,
also we were at the end.
We were toward the end of the list, and one of the comedians who will not be named definitely walked a solid 2/3 of the crowd.
Did that?
Who were
few
left.
people were just like, whatever.
Well, what it
let's
is
talk
is
about it.
we
I
could
don't like it.
talk about the. We should tell the people what this mic is. It's a mic after a show.
It's a mic after a show, but
So
the behavior that I don't care for that's popular in stand-up comedy is to do this thing of just like, I don't know, they like when they just really firebomb the audience and just alienate. They're like, I don't even know why you're still here. You're a crazy person, and you're like, stop calling the audience crazy people.
No,
like
be
in
nice
an
to them
unfunny
because I want them to be
because I go up
here.
in 3 comics. There's no way they're gonna stay
gonna
now.
leave.
They're
And then I just have to tell my jokes to you.
yeah, you literally to the comic that, and they're probably not even listening. Let's be honest, they're probably outside smoking a cig or something.
Yeah.
Or just goofing off in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
but I had an alarmingly good set at the first mic.
Yeah, your set
I
went
was
really
like,
well.
what? Still got it. like, and then the next one was just like, I knew it wasn't gonna be good. I wasn't feeling good.
Oh yeah, you ate
much.
like a big sandwich and like a bunch of beers,
Yeah.
and a bunch of waffle fries or some shit.
Yep.
Like you really ate a bunch of garbage.
I got some religious chicken, and it was making me. It was not agreeing with me. It could tell. It was like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to be eating this.
Yeah,
this isn't for you.
You were a big fan of that Lil Nas video.
Yeah.
How dare you eat this chicken? Yeah. So that was
kind of setting the tone for my mood.
that.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure if I
when you're feeling
had recorded it.
Well, also,
and listened
dude,
to it, I probably did just fine. But inside my internal monologue is just like
it was gonna seem like an empty room because it was.
It was a very.
By the
empty
time
room.
we got up on that stage, there were the comics, and that's it. Like maybe three audience.
And it had been a long night. There was that one guy that was heckling everybody, and it was just turning into a conversation, like a weird, unbalanced conversation.
The one guy that was like right there,
yeah.
or the guy who does the sound?
The guy that was right there. He was answering rhetorical questions.
Yeah, he answered one
or
for
non
me, but I just got a
questions.
laugh off of it. I didn't mind. I needed anything I could get.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking nobody in the room.
Dude, you did something. I'm gonna.
Yeah, what did I do?
It was really funny. Not funny.
Oh, I did a good thing or a bad thing?
It was well, I'm not gonna put it. I'm not gonna spoil the ending on this one. So I went up after you, and what I found entertaining was it. I don't know if you. I think you got the light, but like right after you got the light, you'd been standing your whole set. You got the light. And then you grabbed the stool and sat down like Mark Maron or something. And it was just like, oh, is he going to just burn the hell out of this light right now? And
I never sat down.
Oh, no, you did. Right at the end of your set.
This Monday?
Oh, 100% you did. It was funny because I was
don't remember doing that.
Well,
I sat down the week that I bombed really hard.
No, you sat down this week.
Oh, good for me.
I vividly remember it. I almost took a photo of it. It's just funny because like your set was pretty much over, and then you grabbed the stool, and like as somebody who hosts sometimes, when people like just are not doing great, and then they just keep and they sit down and they're just like, so like what else is going on in my life? And you're like,
but
no,
I got
buddy.
off stage though, right?
No, you did immediately.
I didn't burn the light.
But you didn't burn the light at all.
I sat down and then stood right back up.
Said like 4 words and then got off stage. But it just seemed like you were like, all right, now that I've gotten everybody warmed up, I'm going to just really, we're just going to sit back and sit in this.
I mean,
and I'm like,
everybody who's there
doing?
wishes I'd done that because the genius that would have flowed from my completely sober mind at the time.
I found it very entertaining that it was like, after you got the light,
I swear to God, I don't remember that.
You definitely sat down. You definitely, because I definitely remembered going, what the hell? Like, your set's over, dude. You're like, what are you doing? And I thought you were just gonna like go into a long, boring story or something.
Why would I do that?
You wouldn't, but it was just funny. I
like that you still think I might have even done that. That's the only thing that offends me here is that you thought there was a possibility that I was gonna sit down and burn the light.
It was like I was kind of like, what is he doing? Like, why is he sitting down? And I didn't tell you, and I saved it until right now.
Okay.
That I'm telling you.
I'm just sitting here trying to remember what the last joke I even told was.
I don't even remember because I was
what I was talking
about
about
next, and I was thinking about what I was gonna say. So
yeah, I don't even remember doing that. I think you're full of shit, but
I am. But
yeah, no, I think you're fabricating.
Dude,
Dude, you had like 4 beers, and I was completely sober. I trust my memory better than yours. Bro, you had
but I haven't followed you in a long time, so I was very hyper aware of like I'm up next. I'm like, And usually it's sort of just like,
Yeah,
all right, I got one more,
I
and
am
then
just such a absolute murderer that
I'm like,
really
how am I
going to
follow
follow.
Scalzone?
Yeah, you have to use all your faculties to pay attention to what I'm doing up
You
there.
really have to bring it up.
Yeah, sometimes
Bring it
I wear
on.
hoodies like this, and they're bright colors.
I know. And how do you follow that with a black
It's
hoodie?
difficult. Yeah, you see, that doesn't get their attention.
No,
If you wear crazy clothes, then they listen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, has nothing to do with your abilities. You just dress like a goofball.
Okay. Yeah, I like dressing.
That's what
like a
I've learned
goofball.
in my 1 year of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
All
an
right,
expert.
let's talk about the sneakers, dude.
Sure. Yeah, these are
Let's-
sneakers. These are the Yeezy 700 V3 Kyanite.
Okay.
These dropped like last week. It's
Kyanite?
yeah.
Well, no. Keep talking.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm guessing it has something to do with it being blue. Like cyan is a blue. And so he probably saw the word cyan and replaced the C with a K to be unique. Oh, is it a kind of gem?
Kyanite is a typically blue aluminosilic mineral, excuse me.
Aluminosilicate.
Aluminosilicate. I
Okay.
can't read, remember. Found
It's
in
pretty hard.
aluminum rich. Like sometimes I struggle with the word aluminum and then they're going to add more words to it.
Yeah, they
Fuck
added
you.
a second word to aluminum there.
You know what? If this was a real if Yeezy was on top of it, he would have just called it aluminosilicate because that would have been even funnier.
Yeah,
That's what I would have done. I'm like,
it would have been just as hard
let's hit him
to
with a
say.
word that no one can say. Aluminosilicate.
Okay, but that picture is apparently a mineral that's blue and white.
Yeah.
And these are blue and white. So that's appropriate.
So Yeezy's
It's
a geologist
appropriately
all of a sudden.
named.
Found in aluminum-rich metamorphic pegmites and sedimentary rock.
Okay.
Sedimentary is kind of a fun word. It almost sounds like you're rhyming. It's like a sedimentary. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be
Be a
used.
good word. It'd be a good
Yeah.
word for a rap song.
Yeah, Eminem could make good use of that word.
He'd rhyme an entire song using sedimentary. Aluminosilicate. Now I can say it.
Yeah, there you go.
Kyanite is a metamorphic rock, generally indicates pressure higher than 4 kilobars. It's commonly found in quartz.
Huh. Okay.
And then he wrapped it in like a Apple computer, an Apple IIe computer.
Yeah, well,
Like-
you see this part right here is glow in the dark. Like this.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Where's the lights?
No, we're not doing that because
We're not
other
doing
stuff
that.
turns off. It's all
Oh,
connected.
wait, what
remember?
else would you turn off?
The soundboard.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
So
that
we
need.
can't do it.
Okay.
Everything. Well, if you would have told me we're turning the lights off, I would have made it. I could have rehooked some stuff up,
Oh.
but we can't.
Well, we were thinking about talking about the shoes before this, and you said, "Hey, Nick, save all that for the podcast." So,
no,
I
that's a
accept
solid burn
zero
on Bjorn. No,
responsibility.
that's 100% me.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway,
these are an interesting. They kind of look
are.
like a computer to me. This sort of
Well-
looks like a computer, like the fan. This is like it's got a
yeah,
little.
it's got a little. That's a mesh thing, so your inside of your foot stays a little bit cooler than it would be.
And then it's got kind of the digitalness to it. Oh, it's like a mesh overlaid on top of that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Something I really like, and apparently it's controversial on these. This is the only pair of 700 V3s that I've ever been around. It has the infinity laces, so the laces don't tie; they're just kind of connected,
Okay.
which is nice because it basically is like a sock shoe. Your foot just sticks in it, and I got them true to size, and they run a little small, so they don't need to be tightened anymore. I feel like I should have gone with a 10.5. Honestly, they're not uncomfortable; they're just snug, and I think if I wear them a little bit, they'll loosen up. But if I had to do over again, I would go 10.5 on these. And if I were you, I would probably go with an 11 because you've got really wide feet, and these are
Yeah.
you can try them on if you want to,
I
but
definitely do want to
they
try
will
them on.
hurt your feet a little more than likely.
And then it's got little pieces
Yeah,
of-
little these
I'm trying not to
two-
say hits of
these
M3.
two things
'cause
are 3M.
and I always
little
say
3M
I always
hits.
say M3 because it was a snowboard company.
It's also a cool car, but
M3, and it's a car.
no, 3M is such a big company though.
I
Based
know,
in Minneapolis.
based in Minneapolis. I shouldn't be saying
I
it wrong,
interviewed
but
for a job with
for
them.
some reason,
Like,
really,
at the career fair. Yeah, I didn't get it.
could have been in Minneapolis, dude.
Nah, they didn't want me. I wasn't very smart.
And then it's got these little like pawns.
Yeah, well, on the 700 V1 and V2, I have the V1. We've done the mauve. That's one I have. We've
Yeah.
done that already. Those are boost. This is not a boost shoe. This shoe has no boost,
No boosts.
which saves
No
you some money.
rockets.
They retail at 200. The other ones are 300 or 240 now
Because of the boost.
because of the boost. It boosts the price.
Boosts the price. That's
Pretty much
why it's
only the price.
called
You
that.
cannot really feel the boost.
You can't.
You can feel it if you try these on and then go to the V1 or V2. Those are cozier than these.
Okay.
But compared to the 350s, you can't feel the boost in the 700s at all.
Gotcha.
350s are way like cushier.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work. But we'll see.
Yeah, just
They're no longer dead stock.
oh, I wore them. I've worn them outside once or twice already.
Oh yeah.
I really like them.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And my toe is hitting the end of the shoe too.
I think that's just because of the shape of your foot. Because they're
No, but
they're
like I mean,
kinda
like
long,
these,
but-
like you can see where my toe is, so far away.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the one thing I don't like. I almost want to go, cause, dude, yeah, these are just. I could wear these for about an hour.
Yeah, you would have to definitely size up to at least a 10.5, if not an 11 in these for sure.
These are just super goofy. I hate it. I kind of like them.
Yeah, they're dope.
I don't know, dope, but I'm just
Nah, Yeezys are cool, dude.
dude. The
they're
longer
so
the longer
goofy.
we do this, like in a year, size
You're
10,
gonna
it's
have
just gonna
10
be like
of them.
I'm gonna have the sign over here.
You're gonna have nothing
I'm
but
gonna have,
Yeezys.
like,
You're gonna have
nothing but-
sold all your Nikes to get
Yeah.
more Yeezys.
Yeah. I'll be like
Nothing but Adidas Yeezys.
yeah. So the infinity lace, you just kind of pull. and-
Yeah, if you want to.
It doesn't. I mean, so people. What's the controversy?
Some people would rather just tie it, and I don't know what's wrong with them.
I don't mind the infinity lace. That's
I
not
think
what I
it's-
hate about them.
I think it improves it because it gets. I always have trouble
It cleans
figuring
it
out
up.
what the fuck to do with the laces because I like the clean, like no knot look.
Right. Like
And so on these, I just do the spaghetti lace like a hype beast.
right.
But like, because these 350
I
laces
still
are
want you
so
to get like a red lace for that. I think that would be sick.
might look kind of cool.
I still think it would just make them pop in a different way.
It would. I've never seen that on the zebras though.
I haven't either. Do it.
I guess I could do it. I guess I could be an innovator.
Get a red infinity.
Here, why don't you try the 350 on again, just so you have more context.
Well, I remember this one. I liked it without the sole in it, or without the.
Yeah, because this is a
Not
10.
the s-
This is a
I
size
like it without
10
the
and a
sole.
half.
I rip the sole off when I wear them.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot cozier than these, though,
Yeah, this
and you
feels,
can definitely feel the boost.
yeah,
in these.
well, this one feels like the boost. I'm like, because I bought those one that we haven't done an episode about.
That's
just like the
okay.
Boost.
The Ultra Boost.
Yeah, the Ultra Boost
5.0 or
you
whatever.
probably- I mean, it'd be like, who cares? And I think my issue with the knits is they just
Mhm.
pull down on my toes a lot, and it's like,
Like they push your toes down into the rest of the shoe. Okay.
and it just hurts after. Like I can't wear them 2 days in a row,
Oh, okay.
or
I
I
feel
can
like
do one activity and then I gotta switch the shoes.
yeah. I feel
'Cause,
like I
like,
use my Ultra Boost and
I
stuff
can
for walking.
Feel my big toe being pushed down.
I feel like if you just walk in them quite a bit, like they
Maybe.
stretch out, and then all of a
I just
sudden they're
can't
the
get
coziest.
to that point
shoes.
with them. I tried them, dude. Yeah, I can feel it. It just like it pushes down right here on my big toe, and
Hmm.
eventually that starts to hurt me.
Interesting.
And then I'm like, no.
So yeah, I got these off the Confirmed app. I just kind of entered the raffle on a whim. I was like, yeah, those are kind of cool. Why not? I've been spending crazy amounts of money on shoes lately, just buying all these shoes that I don't need.
6 pairs this month.
6 pairs in 2
Well,
months.
you
But
can't count. You can't count the ones that we got you.
okay, 5 pairs in 2
'cause
months.
You didn't buy them.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't.
I
buy
feel
them.
like I can count that one more than you can.
Okay,
count
so
it.
then I can go back to January and count the ones that I bought for you.
Yeah, you could count those in January.
All right. But yeah, so this month
So
I'll go 1
retail
month.
200.
Yeah, that's what I got them for.
They came out.
And they came out like a week ago.
Yeah.
It's Good Friday today. Shout out to
Okay,
Jesus.
so they are glow in the dark cage.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think they're worth right now?
I've looked.
So 256.
Yeah, they right now they're in that kind of, that lull right when everybody gets their pair, where the resale is cheap.
And then it'll probably go up.
I suspect these are gonna be a lot like the safflower. I bet they follow the same trajectory as the safflower. And I think these will actually have more value than the safflower, because I don't think the safflower, you scrolled past it.
Yeah, but those were kids.
No, but it was like the first page, I think, like right there.
I only saw the kids.
I don't think the safflower is as good of a colorway, because that one's basically yellow where these are blue, but otherwise the same shoe.
Yep.
And
It
I feel
is.
like the yellow and white is kind of a weird look compared to blue and white. I think blue and white is a better color combo.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I
so
would
I
agree.
bet I think
And
these are
this,
gonna
like,
end up.
bone or whatever that's really popular right now.
Yeah, I bet these end up being slightly more valuable than the safflower, like in a couple years when it's
Mhm.
all evened out. So yeah, I bet they end up at like 350 to 400
Do
Like,
they have the
long term.
Yeezy branding anywhere, or did they just say
on
mean,
the insole.
in the insole? That's it.
Yeah.
Not on the.
Pretty much
then
none of the
Adidas.
Yeezys have branding visible. Like these say the
Supply.
SPLY 350, but yeah, in the insole is the only
the
Yeezy
only
branding on
place.
these either. These actually say Adidas on the back.
Those don't.
I don't think these
They
say
say
Adidas
Boost.
anywhere. They say Boost, yeah, right there. Yeah. They only say Adidas on
Dang.
the inside too.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they count on it being completely ridiculous looking
Mm-hmm.
to
So it's sort of self.
yeah, people
doesn't need
like
a-
nothing else looks like this. This is completely silly.
I mean, it does kind of have the Adidas.
The general shape is pretty
Mhm.
Adidas. Yeah, I'll give it that. It's kind of running shoe inspired. But yeah, I'm a fan of 700s.
Yeah.
I'm now a fan of the V3. This is the first V3 I've gotten. I don't know if I'm going to buy a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know?
You seem to be like kind of on the fence about them.
Yeah, I was like, I want to give them a try. I'll enter the raffle. I won the raffle. Cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the whole thing.
What's your favorite part about them?
Honestly, I like the fact that I like the infinity laces a lot. I like the way they look because they're so unique looking.
Yeah.
And honestly, they're pretty comfortable. I think once they're a little snug, but I think if I wear them a little bit, then they're going to fit really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're just kind of a really nice like spring and summer
Yeah.
sneaker.
Because they got the like side opening
Yeah, they're
here.
and the colorway is like bright and kind of light. It's like a white and blue. It's the colors that it is. Like that's a nice summer colorway. Like I think these will
Goes
be
with
a
a
good...
lot of outfits.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be a good summer shoe.
Yeah. You can't do a lace swap on them, can you? Or is there a way to take
You
the infinity?
can.
You can't.
They
unscrew
do
this?
actually come with standard laces, but I think
Oh.
you have to cut. Yeah, they come
You have
with.
to cut the infinity laces.
They come with very nicely packaged standard laces.
You could put those laces in these.
Ooh, I suppose I could.
Dude, that would look cool.
Black laces in the zebras.
Dude, that would be cool.
That might be. I don't know. I kind of like the way they look with the white laces. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for not lying. I appreciate your
Yeah.
honesty.
No, I nothing.
But
if
I would
not
be
honest.
because I really thought that the black laces took these to another level. I liked them more. They felt like less of like a sneaker and a little bit more like
Yeah, no,
my style.
I don't mind a
personally.
lace swap. Did those come with black laces as well?
These are the black laces they came with
Yeah, okay, so
They
they
came
came
with
with
white.
white and black.
and black. and this color, whatever, Volt.
Yeah, okay.
The Volt.
The Volt seems a little
It's
excessive.
a little much.
Yeah, actually, I did on the dunks you guys got me. You guys got me the varsity maze.
Yeah,
We can burn it a little bit.
that's fine.
I mean, we'll do a whole episode at some point.
Yeah.
They came with white laces, black laces, and yellow laces, and they're yellow and black shoe.
Mhm.
And I just swapped them to the black laces, and I think it looks
Would they come with the
yellow is what I've been wearing in them.
Or they sold
Yeah,
them,
that
or-
was the standard one or whatever. I think the black looks really cool though. It kind of like it makes the other yellow kind of pop more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This made I think it just made the colorway. White is just a non-dominant. We've talked about it. It's a non-dominant color in this shoe, and so the white just made it look cheap or something.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
white
know.
laces would make the outsole pop more or something, and that's not the
And
focal point of the shoe.
And it subdues the
It would
volt.
offset the brightness of the Volt.
It makes it lower.
Yeah.
Lowers it.
Yeah. So okay.
Whereas the black makes it pop.
I think we're
harder.
sort of saying the same thing,
Yeah.
and I agree. No, those with the
Dude,
black laces are
I
awesome.
saw a guy today.
Yeah.
I was wearing these. This
Mhm.
is the outfit I've been wearing all day.
Cool.
I didn't just put this on for the show.
I definitely
actually,
just put this on for the show.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. What'd you wear today? That wasn't this. This lie. I'm kidding.
Different a Nike hoodie. I couldn't be wearing a
Oh.
Nike hoodie with Adidas shoes.
Yeah,
You know, that's a faux pas.
okay.
I think I was wearing sweatpants for most of the day because I had to
'Cause
work.
you're like
I was-
at home. That's so funny to say.
I
I was wearing sweatpants all day because it was a work day.
Yeah, I had meetings. I had to run a meeting today, so I needed to be comfy. I was wearing
was wearing a
slippers.
sweatsuit.
I've got nice slippers now. My parents hooked me up at Christmas time. They're made of moose leather and they got a sheepskin.
Ooh, moose leather.
They're cozy.
Ooh.
Cozy as fuck.
We should
bro.
do a cozy for like.
We should do like
Let's
a
do
Christmas
let's do a
special, and it's our
Christmas special.
coziest.
We'll put like a fireplace on the
Oh,
on the
yeah.
TV.
Yeah, and we'll
have
drink cocoa with like peppermint schnapps in it.
with Rumpelmans.
Rumpelmans. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
had
100 proof.
You still
we'll
got a
light it
gallon
on
of that
fire.
somewhere.
We'll light them on fire.
Flaming hot cocos.
We'll drop the shots into the.
Nice. Okay, I'm down.
Do we have pint? We'll bring pint glasses. We'll
Yeah,
do like a
we
little
could,
bit of.
it's like an Irish car bomb,
yeah,
but
yeah,
cocoa.
We'll do like a cocoa Irish car bomb
An
and
Irish
light it
cocoa.
on fire. And not tell my landlord that we're doing that. I have a fire extinguisher, so
Yeah, it's
we're
all good.
We'll be all right.
We're grown-ups. We're not gonna set the
We're
damn
not gonna-
thing on fire.
We'll just make sure it's our first drink, and David will supervise.
Yeah, David's fired though. He's not here. We didn't even address
know.
this.
Oh, yeah.
David once again has been fired.
Yeah.
You thought
wasn't-
he
He
made his
wasn't
amends.
fired. He's on leave, or what's the thing? He's on. We
He's
furloughed
either
him.
here or he's fired. Those
He's
are the
on
options.
furlough.
No,
We furloughed him for the week.
no, he's fired. He's gonna be fired on the next one too because he's
and he's
gone.
not even gonna know this because he doesn't. He's not a listener. If we don't make
He
him
doesn't
sit
even-
through the episode, he doesn't watch it.
And that's why he's fired. He doesn't take his craft seriously.
He's not taking it
his
seriously enough.
podcast producing. Evidently, he doesn't think that this is
But
the future.
I love this idea though. We'll do like this will be fun. We're kind of burning an idea on the.
No,
but-
we're creating an idea.
and then it'll be a callback.
bringing the listeners into our world.
They're going to be excited.
They're gonna be
We're gonna
demanding
build
this.
hype. We're building.
There's
hype
so
for it
many
right
of them,
now.
and they're all
That's
going to
what
be
we're
like,
doing.
"Oh my god, we can't wait to watch you
The
guys
Christmas
drink
special.
cocoa in your slippers."
And slippers.
That will be amazing.
We'll do a slipper episode.
We'll put it up on Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll put it on OnlyFans when we take the slippers off.
You porn.
Yeah, I keep having this idea and then not doing it. I don't yet have an OnlyFans where I show pictures of my feet coming out of sneakers. I should do
Or
that.
going
though.
in.
Or going in. Or going in and out.
In and out. Just, or
Just
what are those things
Oh,
called?
yeah,
The
look at these Yeezys.
no, what's the app? It was like the thing where it goes forward and backwards. And you film it
the
and you put it on
boomerang.
Hey, boomerangs. It's just
It's
It's
just
just
a foot going
boomerangs.
in and back out, and then it's like a
of
boomerang
hype sneakers.
of a
Dude,
foot going
I think
into
you should
Yeezys.
just do it. You know what? Now you have to do it because otherwise people are gonna know about it. I burned
someone
an idea.
is disappointed.
My idea for an
somewhere.
OnlyFans was I
Uh-huh.
wanted to put IKEA furniture together naked, and somebody
started doing it.
Somebody may start doing it. One of our listeners on my other podcast. Shout out to listeners to Wrecking Date Night with Bjorn and Josh, where we talk about it's audio only, and we talk about a date movie, and we mostly just talk about our lives. We're realizing it's just like it's so. The last episode, we seriously like we said the description
spent 5
of the movie.
minutes of the movie.
Yeah, and the rest of it was
sucked.
just us talking about like, I don't know, dick size or something.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good podcast, right?
Like,
just talk about dick sizes.
Yeah, like
That's
that
most
sell it.
podcasts at some point.
I don't know what will. No,
I mean, I'm a big fan of a lot of.
We
the
talk about
podcasts.
like relationships and stuff, and so
Yeah.
it's a lot of like past relationship whatnots, and somehow it came up that I had that idea, that IKEA furniture idea.
And one of your listeners was like, "Dude, that's a great idea. You gonna do that?"
Yeah. They're like they might do it. So.
Watch that fucking guy.
But
get
it's a couple.
So rich.
It's a couple.
Oh.
So that's the move.
Yeah.
Or a hot girl. She's gonna do real well. Like, oh my god, she's so
Yeah,
hot,
it's a
and
little-
she can put IKEA furniture together.
Oh yeah, no, that's a deadly combination.
That's
That's what gets them.
right,
Mm-hmm.
dude. So yeah, we'll burn that. I think you should just do it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You make money,
Yeah, that is the worst that could happen.
or
it wouldn't really be.
no. Here's the worst that could happen.
What's the worst that could happen?
You make a lot of money.
That becomes my new
And
career.
that becomes your new job. Is that the worst or the best?
That wouldn't
case?
be well, if we do exactly what I'm saying, which is literally just a boomerang of
Right.
that right there.
But you let me film it in 4K,
Yeah.
and we just
That's not. There's nothing damning about that.
in
That's a
different
completely
socks and-
sustainable business. I could literally hire out other people to pretend to be my foot. Like if I couldn't get the shoe in my size, I can just
I mean, also,
video
it's not
someone
It's
else.
not a very long video, like I feel like the successful
Mm-hmm.
OnlyFans aren't like a 10-second boomerang. And you know what? You could put little teasers, on Instagram because it's appropriate. you
Oh,
know?
like I could have my regular subscribers. It's all in socks, and then if they pay for
You
the,
get the raw-
individual video,
yeah.
then
you do
it's
it
in
no
flip flops.
socks. Then you
They
do
get
it,
the flip flops. That's the real dirty one.
They get no socks, dude.
They get to see me no socks, flip flops
No
at the
socks.
beach, just getting.
Oh no, I
sand
thought it was
between my
putting the shoes
toes.
on and off.
Right, but-
in no socks. is
Okay,
that's the paid.
that's the
That's
paid.
behind the paywall.
But what's the top tier? I think flip flops. Once flip flops get involved, it's game over.
Because that's just like a thong for your foot.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
real
why they call
dirty.
them thongs.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah, I think.
I always am thrown off by that when someone calls the flip flops a thong.
Yeah, me too. It's like,
Like,
what?
oh, you have your thongs?
You're like, no, that's
Yeah,
private.
Of course I do.
disgusting,
I didn't,
sir.
I didn't know it was showing. The whale tail.
That's harassment. There's
Uh,
hashtags for that, sir.
yeah,
You can't
come
say
on.
that to me.
Yeah, dude, I have been spending Saturdays because the last couple Saturdays have been really rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of thongs, I wanted to make sure everyone knew where I was going. I've been going over to our friend's house. I'm not going to say who,
Mm-hmm.
but it starts with a T and ends with a D-O or O-double-D.
Yeah. So
and using his outdoor hot tub or his hot tub.
yeah, he's got a hot
And,
tub.
dude, it's been the best. It's been the best. Speedo Sunday is what I'm calling it because I tried on all my swimsuits
Mhm.
and the only ones that fit are my Speedos because those ones stretch
'Cause they're
and
stretchy.
the short ones are like they don't stretch. They're not a stretchy fabric like my Speedos. And now David is convinced that a Speedo is a superior swimsuit, and I would agree. Do you think? What's your feelings on Speedos?
I only ever wore a Speedo once when I was on the swim team in 2nd grade, and I was very self-conscious.
Could you wear a Speedo in a private hot tub situation?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I
no
would wear.
pro-
I would
like,
wear.
like no problem.
I would wear a Speedo now. Yeah,
To-
because like I'm generally somewhat confident in like my body.
Yeah.
As like especially from the waist down, not like one specific part, but all the rest of it.
Like the rest. Doing
No,
okay.
like I think like my legs and my ass are like pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like
And,
in a Speedo, I'll look fine.
because I'm like, I really want to make
Like the only thing I'm
Speedos
really self-conscious
popular
about
again.
with my body is like I've got just a tiny little belly. Like I'm like 8 to 10 pounds away from abs, but it's enough that like when I'm sitting down, I still have a little belly. So
Mm.
that's like the thing I'm self-conscious about. The rest of it's fine. So a Speedo or a regular swimsuit, neither of those is
It
going
would
to do
actually
shit
pull
about the gut.
attention. It would pull attention away from that. That's what happened.
Yeah, I just have to stuff something down the front, and then it'll look like I got a big old fucking hog.
Yeah.
And then nobody will be worried about the little
See,
bit of a gut.
Josh and I've been talking about this a lot on our podcast. It's a mistake that people assume you feel like you need a big old hog, but nobody wants a big old hog. Nobody wants it, except the guys that don't have it. Those are the guys that want it. But it's like a big truck. It's honestly the best analogy. It's like those big dumb trucks with like a
giant lift kit.
Yeah, with a big lift. It's like, what are you doing? You're just driving that to. Most of the time, you're driving that to work, and everyone is rolling their eyes at you.
So guys with a big dick have eyes rolled at them?
Yep. Everyone's just like, you know what?
There's no way to win in the world.
What do you mean there's no way to win in the world?
Well, because if you don't have a big dick, then everyone always makes jokes about little dicks. And you hear them and you're like, oh, darn. and then if you do have a big dick, you're having eyes rolled at you just for something that the Lord gave you.
Just like, nobody
so
wants
there's literally, there's no way to win, and life is pointless.
You know what? You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Life is pointless.
Big dicks apparently is
I love that that's
even
the point in which you have this spiritual awakening. Is you're like, wait, big dicks don't matter? No, they don't. And to some people maybe, but like it's like they're porn. It's because there is this fallacy, which I really wanted to use that
word. What a fun pun there. Fallacy.
It's just a fallacy that everyone wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody does. I mean, some people maybe, but it's like a very fringe group, and it's just porn. It's just because if you watch porn, you just are like inundated with, this is normal, and it's not. Speaking from experience, I was just like, oh, the sample. It's a weird sample group, you know. It's like you're only looking at the outliers in that one.
You're looking at the best of the best.
Yep. It's like I can't think of a good analogy for it, but it's
I think we're all kind of
all professionals.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's fascinating.
Right. I thought that would be a good topic.
You know what? Honestly, I still wouldn't complain if I had like an 8 or 9 inch piece.
I think
because that would be tremendous.
Do you feel like your life would be different?
Yeah, I would have all the confidence in the world. I would be supreme. I would be confident to a dangerous degree.
That's a good point. I feel like I might too.
It would definitely help me.
Because you were homeschooled. You didn't even have that moment in like high school where you were forced to shower with all the other boys.
No,
and you were like,
I've never had,
and you got an idea.
Never in my life have I had that moment.
On.
Like I literally.
You've never showered with other dudes?
No.
In any capacity?
Nope.
I can't say that.
I feel like
I started doing that in high school.
Right, and then you continued as a lifestyle. It was your favorite
thing. It was
thing.
just kind of like,
but no,
you know,
that's
like
okay.
Some people just start doing something in high school and they just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And they don't stop.
No, but like because I was homeschooled, I think
it's like smoking.
I think I may have been in a shower with like other people, like other boys my age when I was in like elementary school. Yeah. But you know, nobody gave a fuck because
you're not really a gym guy.
No, I'm not. But we did go to the YMCA all the time. So there was like a possibility that dicks would be seen. Mm-hmm. But it was like me and like other homeschooled friends. And so we were always
homeschool day.
No, it was actually
like an official.
We just went earlier in the day when all the other people wouldn't be there. Because there was nobody there. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we would shower, but then we'd wrap a towel around ourselves and we were very modest and we would not show each other our cocks. Because it was just out of, you know, respect mostly.
Yeah.
And shame. You know.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
All I can remember from that, like from when I was younger, with that, is the dudes that would like watch sports. They'd hang out in chairs like this, totally naked, and be like watching sports at the athletic clubs and stuff.
fuck is that comfortable
And
with?
I was like, oh, I want to
No.
grow up. I was like, I want to grow up to be that guy. Like, I want to be the fat guy watching football.
Oh, is this like old dudes?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I think you do hit an age at some point.
And
I
you
think
just
it's
no fucks.
somewhere in the 60s.
Yeah.
I think once your 401k kicks in, like once you
Yeah.
can start taking
Okay.
penalty-free money from your 401k,
Towels off.
yeah, I think you
Towels
just,
off.
I think at that point you're retired.
I just like to think that guy just like goes,
yeah.
like soaks in the pool and then goes and watches football naked. As like that's the routine.
I think he does that in his
It's
home
like
too.
he probably does that in his home.
Yeah. His
No,
poor
he
wife,
probably-
his poor wife is walking around, but they're in their 60s, so they're still like
Yeah.
oppression and shit. And so she's just like, what am I gonna do?
I mean, it is the dream, right? That's the
That
dream.
is to just hang out with your cock out all the time.
And
I
watch
suppose
football.
that's somebody's dream. I don't know. I like clothes.
I know. I like. So this is good. That's a
I
good
don't even
segue.
hang out naked at my
I've gone
house.
to because
Like, alone?
I'm part of the LGBT communities, and
Uh-huh.
I've gone to like bear pool parties where everyone's naked,
Mm,
and I don't like it
it seems uncomfortable.
because it's not about the naked part of it. I use clothes as a personal expression
Yeah.
and to show that I have good taste or to showcase my masculinity on some
Mhm.
level. I use clothes. And when you take that away, it drives me crazy. Like I don't that's the part. It has nothing to do with like being uncomfortable around naked people.
Mhm.
It's I feel like I got to get more tattoos. Because like every time I'm like I need to get more tattoos so I can take my clothes off so people know,
Yeah.
you know.
I feel like
That's the part
maybe if
that
you're like
bothers me.
super fucking ripped,
Yeah.
then maybe you can
And
be like,
I need something to pull away some attention from here. Like,
yeah,
I
you
need
see-
anything.
you see, you're sitting
if I
over
had a
there
big-
for
if I
5
had a
minutes
big
telling me it
piece-
doesn't matter.
No, I'm not saying
There you
that I
go.
don't. It doesn't matter,
Mhm.
but it's like it's the same thing with the truck. Like, yeah, I roll my eyes, but then I'm also like, it'd be kind of cool to get some of those XD tires on my Outlander. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, like in
I
a
hate those
what would my Outlander look
stupid
like
big
with a
wheels,
lift
though.
kit?
I hate aftermarket wheels on trucks. I have
Yes.
never seen a pickup truck with aftermarket wheels that doesn't look worse than the stock wheels. Like, aftermarket wheels can look cool on
Yeah.
some cars, but on pickup trucks, I think across the board they look like trash.
I have the upgraded.
Yeah, but it's the
Mitsubishi.
stock upgraded.
Yeah, it's the stock upgrade. I
That's
don't like the
different.
stock ones. They kind of have that spoke look.
Mhm.
It's like a bunch of. I hate
Yeah.
it. I don't like the whole car.
No, I'm
if
talking
it
like
has that. Mine have like these. I don't know. They're not the like. It's not like a bunch of lines.
I think XD
like-
is like a big brand of
Yeah.
pickup truck wheels,
I've stared at them from like when we're at the right here.
and they look fucking bad. They don't look good. Those
Yeah.
wheels. I think they look every time because I'm still looking at trucks on the internet,
Mhm.
speculating if I'm gonna buy one.
And I still think you should.
Yeah, I still might not. They're very expensive for what they are. They're
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculously expensive. Anyway, there's a lot of trucks that people have ruined by putting a stupid lift and stupid wheels. Every time I'll click on one, I'll be like, oh, this is a good price. I'm like, oh, why do you? That's
It's got
why
a
this
dumb lift.
idiot put $20,000 worth of stupid shit
What
on
did I
this
have
truck.
I didn't have. I had like Wildcats or some weird thing. on
Like
my
I've
truck.
got on my
It-
little Subaru, I have the wheels from an Outback on my summer tires because I think they look cool.
Mhm.
But I felt like I stayed within the Subaru family and even the model year. I just wanted it to be a little unique because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think they
That's
look
like
cool.
my
and they're,
thought with you putting the black laces into those.
Yeah,
I think that
it's
would make.
kind of the equivalent. Of
I
that.
think I would like that more. I think the red laces because it's a black and white shoe. It would
And it
just
would just make this
really-
little red-
yeah. It would
the
just really
extra-
elevate it, and it would. Those shoes already grab a lot of attention. They've got high flexibility.
Yeah, they're very flashy.
But I think that the red pop would really. I'm just curious what it would look like. Honestly, I almost want to just buy them and swap them for you, and then.
Okay. I might have a pair of red laces from something. I don't think they'll be this style, but I
That-
could. If I have a pair,
There's that-
I'll look and I'll see.
I wish we could just get a sponsor right now. There's like that rope laces one. I know that they sell a lot of. I think it's like ropelaces.com. They sell a lot of different like the style, so you can get like Air Max laces.
Oh, like or
like
Yeezy
Jordan
laces or whatever.
Yeah. Like you get they're in the style, and then they have like
all the
fucking
colors.
rainbow.
Yeah.
You could put some pink laces in there. Dude, you could put some wild laces
You
in
could
there.
put pretty much any color in
Like
these because they're black and white, so you can kind of do what you want.
Do you think a lace swap on these would look cool? I know you're not gonna, but what if you were gonna lace swap these? What would you put in them?
I don't know if I would.
I think
I'm trying to think of what color. Maybe a blue.
Maybe, but then you got to match this blue, and
yeah,
blue
and that's going to be a hard
nightmare.
blue to match. Because I think white would look kind of stupid. I don't know. White might actually tie the whole shoe more together.
Yeah, but you'd have to get kind of like that bone.
Yeah,
color.
you'd have to match.
You have to match that.
Like this glow in the dark bit, which is kind of a weird color to match.
Impossible to cut. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, these would be really hard to lace swap.
Yeah, you couldn't lace swap these. That's why they only came with one lace.
Yeah, well, they came with a second set that's also black.
That's also just black.
Yeah. No, I think these ones.
I would just put the black into those. That's what I'd do.
That's
you
a
don't have to buy
possibility.
anything. Or just put it in one of them.
Yeah,
What's your feeling on the like 2-color stitch? I tried it with these and I was like, no, it's all black.
It kind of depends. I have it on one pair and it's the Tokyo Maze because those already are like one of them's white with black lines and one's black with white lines.
Mm-hmm.
So then on the black with white lines, I did white laces. On the white with black lines, I did black laces. So it kind of, I just felt like it balanced the whole thing out. But those are already a mismatched pair of shoes. So I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's mismatch the laces too.
I'm into them. I really want those ones. What are they? The like, they're 4s, of course.
That are mismatched?
Yeah, they're mismatched. They're like red and blue.
I don't remember.
I believe it's a 4. I believe it's a 4.
Huh.
Is it what those?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is the what
those.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I was like, that was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the what those.
Yeah, so they're on one side.
Which is just, it's subtle. It's subtle.
It's like a red sole on one and a blue sole on the other.
Yeah, and then it's
the wing things are blue on one and red on the other.
And the heel tabs, one's gray and one's blue.
Okay, cool.
And
on a white
and
base.
The cage.
Yeah, so they easily look matched, but then if you look closely,
they're matched, but they're not. Yeah, they're kind of like my the ones you guys got me. The
Bel Air 5s.
The Bel Air 5s.
Oh yeah, those aren't exactly matched, but they're close.
Yeah, and that's something I really appreciate about them. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool little like Easter egg that you discover once you get them. Really.
Right. I've thought about like trying to buy a couple pairs or like a couple pairs that sort of do that.
Like
it'd be really funny
if you got
the shattered backboard, the regular shattered backboard, and you wore one of the
3.0 and one of the regular.
Or like
if I got the grape 5s and then I traded you one grape 5 for one like
or the poisons.
Yeah, that type of thing. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Poison and a grape, that would probably work.
Yeah.
Of the 5s. I think I'm probably not going to get these just because I have enough 4s. I have like
you have like some good pairs of 4s, and those are a pair that nobody really cares about. Yeah. I guess they sort of do. $380, somebody cares, but I'm not.
I think it's just they're that old, and there's just supply is low.
Yeah. Okay. When did they come out? Like 18 or something?
19. But my guess on this one is it's a sleeper pair where not a lot of resellers thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I bet most people just bought it to wear.
Or there was like a big drop with them, like a pretty big, substantial drop. And then
I think you're right. The first one, I bet this is a pair people bought to wear. So just the stock of dead stock pairs is really low now.
Yeah, and that's the only reason that the price is so high. I got my eyes on. I want to get a pair of 3s. You've convinced me. I need a pair of 3s.
Yeah, what were those ones? The white and blue?
Yeah, those are coming out in July.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go for those.
But I'm digging. It's so weird. Like when we started, I was just like black all the time, dark colors. And then now I'm just like, no, I actually like a white leather shoe after having a couple of them, realizing like, yeah, they get kind of dirty, but they also clean really nice. You know?
Yeah.
I think I just had at one point I had like a pair of
Like suede,
Suede.
like white suede.
it wasn't white, but it was like a light color suede, and they just looked gross.
They get dirty so fast.
They got really dirty. They were like
These get dirty pretty quick.
they were
too.
like
These
that
I have to baby.
nubuck style like color. I don't know what the color that is. Like a nubuck Timberland boot. That was the color.
Oh,
that
okay.
I had like 3 pairs of them. They were these like total Jordan 1 like high rip-off skate shoes. It's a skate shoe company that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Fox. They're my favorite. It's a vulcanized sole, but then it was like a rip-off of the Jordan 1, basically.
Okay.
It just, that's the shape.
Yeah.
Had the wings, everything. But it was like their own, I don't know, they just like kind of made it a little box. They just sort of changed it.
Yeah, they
a
changed
little.
like 3 things and
Yeah.
called it a day.
It was the Hewitt 2s, for
Mhm.
those of you guys that want to know what it looks like or what it is. I would go to, that was the pair that I would go, and I would go to the skate shop in Bozeman, World Boards. I'm not going to shut them out because, never mind. I'm not even going to go into it. But
Fuck them. For some reason. We won't know why, but fuck them apparently.
They were a little too Trumpy.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, it turned out. It was like that
What kind
moment.
of skate shop is into Trump?
Exactly. It was like, what? Because I went down a rabbit hole of that. I don't want to go into
I
it.
thought
But
skating was like a counterculture type of thing.
it is, but the
for the
owner's
youth.
really religious.
Oh, huh.
Or found religion later. So
Skating for the Lord.
yeah, dude, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, fascinating.
Because a lot of people like think that it's like, yeah, we talked about the skate churches. That's a
Yeah,
thing.
we
skate
did.
Church is a thing.
What a dumb thing.
Anyway, I don't remember why I was talking about that.
Yeah,
Oh, I just had a
the
bunch of those shoes. I
Okay.
really liked them. But I would go to the shop and I would buy all of the pairs in 10 that they
Yeah.
had.
Oh, I thought of one more thing that we should
Yep.
talk about briefly. The Lil Nas X shoes with the blood in them, or the one drop of blood.
Yeah, what about them?
I don't know. What do you think of those?
I
As
like
a
the
shoe,
music video.
The music
I
video
enjoyed it.
was interesting. It was
I liked
well
the
done.
song. What did you think of the song?
I didn't really care for the song. I
Was it
couldn't
sort of
care.
like the Drake one where like you listen to it once and you're like, nope, and then you just keep listening?
I didn't listen
I can't
to
believe
it.
that happened to me.
I
was
only
like,
listened to it the once, and I was
dude,
just
I
like,
listened to that song, the Drake song, like 100 times that day. I was
And-
just like, I don't like this, and I just kept listening to it, and then eventually I like started learning the words, and I'm just like, yeah. And on Valentine's Day, I had sex. Or
that
whatever.
wasn't even
Like,
the. I didn't even. I don't like that particular Drake song.
like,
What's next?
yeah,
The
what's
one
next?
after Once
I
the
really
Needs was the one I
Okay.
liked. That one had a sick beat off that 3
'Cause I was-
song.
I didn't. I
Drake
was just like, I don't get this.
thing.
This is a terrible song. And then I was just like, what does Nick like about it? And I just kept listening to it over
Right.
and over.
You thought it. You thought I liked
And
one
then pretty
song when
soon
I liked a
started to
different
like
song,
it.
and now you like an inferior song. No, the Lil Nas X song. Honestly, I didn't give it that much of a chance. Like I watched the video,
Yeah.
and the song didn't really.
I mean, it was a little Nas X song for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just
kinda
a song, but it was not a banger like Old Town Road.
Yeah, no, it's
Old
no
Town
Old Town
Road
Road.
was amazing.
I
and
want
I was like,
more of that.
Yeah.
More country stuff.
yeah, I want that song again and again. Just come out with different ways to do that song.
Well, you know the thing. I remember there was like something about because it's sampled 9 Inch Nails.
yeah, Old Town Road sampled some obscure 9 Inch Nails
Super
song.
obscure because he would release albums that were just like these weird experimental,
Yeah,
I don't know, like improvisations or something, and then somebody sampled it. Like I found the original sample because I was like going down a rabbit hole of that song,
yeah.
and it was like, and it told me what album, and then of course, you know,
Yeah,
the
I
internet, I
remember-
can
I
see
think
every
somebody-
album ever,
Yeah.
and I played it, and it's just like that. It's just like that.
Yeah, you find the one little tiny bit they clipped for the loop. It was like,
Yeah, that part.
or whatever.
Well, no, it's pretty close. The whole song is.
Well, yeah, they took one little bit of the song and then looped it for the whole.
No, usually it's like
Old Town
it's like
Road,
a
right?
little part, and then they loop that. No, it's like it's pretty. Like they didn't do a lot to it.
Oh,
like they
like it was
upped the
pretty
bass,
blatant.
and it was pretty close.
Oh,
But he
okay.
bought the beat from somebody else.
Yeah, like
so
some
it's like this
dude
third
just
party.
made the beat somewhere, and then Lil Nas X heard
and
it.
9 Inch Nails didn't care.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Nah, I think it's fine.
He's like, oh, some obscure thing.
He probably thought it was mostly
kinda
cool, but
brought
he just
him-
felt bad that he missed out on a bunch of money. Is kind of how.
No,
that
but
works.
he's an artist. He doesn't care.
Oh,
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not that much of an artist.
I
I'd
think
be
I think
pissed.
most of the time when that stuff happens, it's not the artists that care. It's like
It's the label and
it's
their
their
lawyers.
and their
Yeah.
fucking it's the people negotiating
So
their deals.
basically, speaking of that,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Lil Nas X
Okay,
shoes,
yeah.
Nike won the lawsuit.
Wait, so what happened?
So
Tell me
what
the whole
happened-
thing. Let's
so
say
what happened is like
I don't know. I
okay.
only know about the shoes. I
So
didn't
Lil
even
Nas
read
X
about them.
released 666 Nike Air Max 97s.
Right, and they were
They're
numbered.
a Satan theme, so they're one out
Right.
of 666 that you get. And they've got like the star or whatever for Satan, and they filled the air
star
unit.
of Satan.
Yeah, they filled the air unit with like water that's food colored red that has 1 drop of blood from the artists that work at the art collective that designed the shoe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I was curious.
they
if it was
retailed
his, but
they retailed at $1,018, and there were only 666
Okay.
of them. Nike sued the people who made the shoes to like stop selling them, but they'd already sold them all, and like
Oh.
people are getting them. Like they sent them all out.
Oh, so they weren't an official Nike.
No, that artist collective just bought shoes from Nike, just a standard Air Max 97, like a black
and
one,
then
and then customed it.
Oh.
Which I don't really see anything wrong with. I think Nike was worried about the Satanism, and it still had the swoosh. They wanted them to take Nike branding off the shoe.
Mm.
I think that's what it was, and they won the lawsuit. All that means to me is that resale on all the existing shoes just went crazy. Like, they were already going to be crazy because there's only 600 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to be like, excuse me, way more than that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm super glad that they won.
That
First of
Nike
all.
won?
Wait, Nike won?
Yeah,
the
Nike
lawsuit?
won the lawsuit.
Oh, I
You
didn't
shouldn't be happy
You
about
said
that.
they won, and
Yeah,
I was like,
I said
okay,
Nike
cool.
sued and they won.
Oh.
Yeah, which means like
that's-
Nike doesn't want these shoes to exist.
They decimated this collective.
No, I don't think
What
they
happened?
decimated
Who
the
did
collect-
they sue? The artists?
Yeah, I think they sued the artists, but like I don't know if they're gonna like put them out of business. I think they're just gonna get a slap on the wrist. Maybe they'll get some money out of it. Who knows? I don't know that part of the details. All I know is
okay.
that Nike filed some sort of suit and they won.
Gotcha. That's weird. That's dumb.
It
I don't
is
like
really
that.
fucking dumb that
I-
Nike even did that.
I
Like,
think-
who cares?
Yeah, it's like stop. Like who? Like it's like they bought the pairs
Yeah,
and they
That's their property now to do what they want.
they
with
can do whatever they. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I
it. Like
think
if
it's dumb.
custom Jordans are okay,
And
then these have to
the
be okay
move
too.
was probably they're like we don't want more people to start. I'm curious what's going to happen going forward because I bet you it happens more. I bet you it starts to happen more. God damn it, old
David.
laptop. No, keep going.
Oh, okay.
Talking.
So yeah, I don't really know, like, yeah, we're back. I don't know what the like repercussions of that are. What I think it's gonna do is make the resale on those things insane because like Nike, if Nike literally doesn't want them to exist,
Yeah.
then getting your hands on a pair of like super limited shoes that Nike is mad at.
them on StockX?
Maybe, yeah. Just type in Lil Nas X or Lil Nas the 10th. I think is technically what that means.
With an S born. Nope. They're not on.
They're
here.
not on here. Oh, so you see what I'm saying? They're not even going to be on StockX. They're going to be super rare. They're going to be like some black market item.
Let's see. See, I don't like.
They're
I
kind of a
still-
boring looking 97.
Yeah.
They're just a black
I hate
shoe.
97s, so
I like the 97, but this one it's honestly, I was never going to try to buy it because it's like $1,000 and it's also not really a shoe I need.
it's it's one of these things where this is a cool shoe I've never seen before.
Oh, that's a wacky looking thing.
It's
What's
a
that?
Nike Air Pressure.
Huh.
It kind of looks like it's sort of like an updated. It's like a space boot looking thing.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
It's an
looking-
updated like Command Force.
Yeah, it looks. That's what I was thinking. That Command Force, that shoe that from the movie that your shoe is
White
from.
Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
I still kind of want that shoe. It's sort of a grail. It's sort of like a
That's one of your
sort of like a,
grails.
I would say that's almost like a grail of a dumb shoe I'll never get until like I'm just making stupid money and I want to spend it on some just frivolous thing that I'm never really gonna wear. Or like that would be like a hilarious shoe to wear in like a special.
Yeah, perfect.
think.
Wear it in your bowling alley special.
Yeah. It's expensive now. All right. My thoughts on the Satan shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were trying to block the sales of them?
Yeah, but they'd already sold out. They sold out in like 5 minutes or something. So it was like it was too little too late. I feel like Nike should have just been like, fuck it, who gives a shit?
Well,
But
my
they
guess
didn't.
is most lawsuits, they're sort of like to try to prevent it from happening more. And I foresee it's going to happen more.
Yeah.
Is what's happening. I mean, the stupid thing, it's like, I agree. I think Nike should have done what you said, just like whatever. I think that the move that they made, they just highlighted it and they just made it so much worse than it's ever going to be.
Yeah, because
there's going to be
like
a fucking Nicki Minaj like with some dildos attached to it or some weird
you're right,
shit
there is.
that's going to come out. It's just going to be
The Cardi B shoe that just
the
has
Cardi
a picture
B.
of the dangly thing.
Yeah, the
on
dangling
a
thing.
side.
Yeah. Like there's gonna be, or what's that guy Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Oh,
He's
6ix9ine.
Like he's gonna,
God.
he's such a bandwagoner. He's just like,
I
yeah.
wanna see.
Now I'm getting into
Yeah,
shoe
what's
designing.
6ix9ine's shitty custom
It's just
shoe
gonna
gonna
look.
be?
It's just gonna be covered in like color.
Yeah, lots of rainbow colors. It'll probably have diamonds. I bet it costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Stupid.
Because he's always going on Instagram with these chains that have like
It's gonna have
moving
like
parts and cost $1 million.
It'll have the Air Max logo and it spins.
And it spins and there's a shark in the middle of it.
There's a shark on it.
And then he goes up on Instagram and there's like girls with big booties and he's like next to him. He's like,
yeah,
you can't even get this, you pussy.
yeah.
And he's like not black and he's saying the N-word like a lot. He's a very weird.
It's just gonna be called the
individual.
N-word shoe.
It probably will be. Fucking 6ix9ine. Jesus Christ.
And it'll have all this because this is a lot of news.
Yeah, you're right. 6ix9ine is looking at the clout that Lil Nas X is getting right
I
now.
watched that documentary and it was just like, oh, he just is a trend. He's like following whatever's
Who,
a
6ix9ine?
trend. Yeah.
I never watched a documentary about him. I know he's a dirtbag and he's just chasing clout.
He's just exactly. He's chasing.
That's all he does is clout.
Should check out the documentary. I forget what it's called, but it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting because he seems like he was like, I mean, it's like all of like he's not interviewed in it, but like everyone's like, he was a really good sweet boy, and then he turned into this, and you're just like,
then he turned into this lunatic.
But
he might have been that lunatic.
I think he really, because he's just trolling people. That's
he
really
is
what
pretty
he
much
does.
just an
He's
internet troll.
He's just
who became
trolling.
Yeah.
And just really successful at it, like just using. But
He's
he
a
definitely
great internet troll.
He definitely just takes whatever's popular and then just blows it up. You know, like,
yeah.
He's just kind of, and it's following trends. He's not like a good rapper or anything.
No,
like,
but I'm not gonna lie. Some of his songs,
Yeah.
are kind of good.
All right, and
Like, I
that's gonna
kinda
do
like-
it for this episode.
I kind of enjoy some of his songs.
I'm not much of a fan.
Like they're good. Like pump up. Like if I'm gonna run, there's some 6ix9ine songs that are perfect to run.
If I'm gonna shake my booty in a hot tub.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's something I do all the time. When I twerk in hot
if I'm
tubs,
gonna twerk
it's
in a
gotta be
hot
to
tub.
6ix9ine. Put on Gooba, and I'll fucking
and twerk.
yeah.
It's gonna get bubbly in there.
It's only 2 minutes long. That's the other thing.
There's no
about
jets.
the
It's
amount of
just-
cardio I can do is 2
Yeah,
minutes.
2
So
minutes is hard.
6ix9ine songs are perfect because they're super short. And he's just like yelling, and there's a cool beat, and then it's over.
I can't wait for the. I just have a feeling there's gonna be more of this.
Yeah,
Happening.
I like that take on it. I'm stoked for it too. I like
it's a dumb move on Nike
because they're now gonna get trolled by everybody who
'cause now
wants to
it's-
troll Nike.
Oh, it's just gonna be. It's open season.
It is.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah,
Why did you
Nike.
You should have let it be quiet. But no, you made it. So it made the news because it was like, oh, here's a unique thing. But it would have just been like, oh, they sold for $1,000 and now they're on StockX for like 10,000 or whatever the fuck, like weird thing. And then it's fine. And then we move on to the next Nike release.
Yeah.
And then everybody's hyped on whatever Nike's doing.
So let me sit here in my Adidas outfit. Be the first to say that Nike, you fucked up.
I think they fucked up on this.
Yeah,
one.
I think Adidas ought to pay me a tiny amount of money
as a Nike guy
for every view
myself.
of this episode. As I sit here in Adidas gear, and I'm like,
can't
Nike,
wait.
You suck.
What is it's like a storm is coming or whatever. Winter is coming.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, winter
quotes.
is coming. That's
Arnold Schwarzenegger is not in that.
He's not.
He is not.
I clearly haven't watched.
Someone
it.
else played the mountain, but like somebody who could kick Arnold's ass. That guy was like 19 feet tall.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they got that fucking guy.
I meant to do an English accent, but it came out as Arnold.
Close enough.
Winter is coming.
Yeah,
but I really
European
think that
countries.
This Lil Nas thing is gonna just make things so much worse.
I think it's hilarious.
It's just
I'm ready to watch. I'm ready for some drama.
I like
some drama.
I like the. I mean, there's all those. It's kind of just like the soul swapping, and I like. I don't know.
It's custom shoes.
Art.
They just made a custom.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it is art. And so Nike getting butthurt about it is hilarious, and they are going to totally have to pay a price of this happening so many. You're totally right. I'm excited for it.
I am too.
I hadn't even had that thought. I'm super excited to see. I want to see what 6ix9ine comes up with. I'm so excited for the 6ix9ine
There's like
shoe.
the Garth
I
Brooks,
will probably try to buy the 6ix9ine shoe.
Yeah,
the 6ix9ine shoe, and
for $1,000, you'd drop. What would you?
It'd be so hard to get, but
oh yeah, it'd be botted.
I think like 500 is probably the most I would go for the 6ix9ine
500.
shoe.
All right.
If it retails at $500, I'm 100% trying for it. 500 or less. $1,000 is a tall order. $1,000, I'll be like, that's
dude.
more money
Maybe
than I need to
we
give
should
that
do.
man.
Maybe we should do a customized shoe so we can just explode our podcast.
We
It's
should.
like we just buy a bunch and like get an artist collective. We'll put some fucking blood in it, or we'll jizz on them or whatever.
Well, we can't do blood because that's hack. So I guess we got to come
Yeah,
up.
we got to sweat them. Like,
yeah, for fuck's sake.
Like, put a lock of your hair.
I've got enough of it.
Weird.
I got to get a haircut one of these days. Not like a short one. I just got to get it cleaned up.
Cut your hair and then
This is like 14
lace
months.
the sneakers with your hair.
Dude, this is 14 months with no haircuts.
Dude.
It's a lot.
It wasn't even his blood.
Why? That's a good point.
Why?
It should have been his blood.
That would have been. They would have resold for even
Lil
more.
Nas the 10th.
They would have like, come on.
Yeah, and it was only 1 drop per shoe. You only need a little bit.
Yeah, like you could just like go to your doctor and
you could just like fuck up. When
I'm
you're
pretty
cutting
sure
an
that's
avocado.
illegal, right? Yeah. There was something.
You ever cut yourself when you're cutting up an avocado?
All the time.
You like go to hit the seed and you you miss. No
and
bueno.
Just miss and just oops.
Yeah.
And there's a little avocado in there too.
That literally, you know what happened? As I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast, and he was talking about that a little bit. That there's like, and he cut himself, and he went to the doctor, and they asked him if it was like avocado thumb or something. And I thought about it, and I was like, dude, one of the worst cuts I ever cut myself was on an avocado.
Yeah.
Like, I think I slapped the fucking seed, and then I forget. I think I took the seed, and I was trying to get the seed out, like it was stuck on the knife.
Yeah.
And then the knife went pop, and it popped up, and then the reflex of my arm, I'm just so fucking strong and muscle bound.
Yeah.
That my muscle just bounced it right back because it's tight. You know, it's a tight, strong muscle. Boom, and it popped me right in the finger. And ooh, it got me. I had enough blood for a couple thousand pairs. So
a couple thousand pairs.
Yeah, I just washed it down the drain. I squandered it. Apparently, it was a money-making proposition,
Yeah.
and I wasted my time. But
I mean, we could also put blood in it too. That would work.
no, I'm just saying, Lil Nas is he
Yeah.
definitely missed a golden opportunity.
But I don't want to do it on a 97. Let's do like a
a 90 or
90.
let's not even do an Air Max. Let's not even do a Nike. Let's do a Yeezy.
Oh.
Let's just piss off
Does
a
anyone
bunch of people.
customize Yeezys? That would be
I've seen
hilarious.
custom painted Yeezys.
Okay.
Brendan Schaub has a pair that that Picasso guy did for him.
Yeah.
That's the butter, and the Picasso guy painted Scrooge McDuck diving into a fucking pool of gold
Nice.
on Brendan Schaub's Yeezy butters.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
I'm trying to think of what. I mean, he doesn't really make the canvas that easy for it, but you could paint. Nah, you can paint some cool shit on this. I would paint it on the sole.
The 350s, like the butter and the cream white.
Yeah.
Which are just one solid color instead of the pattern. Those ones are like endlessly customizable.
All right. So
I agree. We probably got to wrap this up. So
if let's see, if when we were walking out of here, someone almost ran over you with a big truck, and they had like a really big dick. And they were like, my dick's so big, you should definitely give me those shoes. And you're like, you're right, and you just gave them the shoes. Can't argue with that. And then insurance.
They're just like, this is the hierarchy of life.
Yeah.
They just pull out a 10 or 12 incher and they just like, wave it at me like a garden hose, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. What is that?
I deserve those sneakers. And you're like, all right. And you gave them to him, and then
your dick won't even fit in these sneakers.
Right. And then you told insurance the exact story, and they're like, oh, was it 10 inches? And you
traumatic.
were like, yeah. And they were like, okay, well, we're writing you a check right now.
How many therapy sessions do you need, sir? And I'll be like, countless.
Yeah.
Countless.
So many.
It's 150 a crack. I think I'm going to need.
Are you going to replace the sneakers after all the therapy sessions?
I think. Well, I don't know. Now it seems like I'll have a traumatic memory attached to them. But assuming I can get over that, yeah. I think I will. I really.
The therapy's covered as well.
I'm super stoked on these right now. Cool. I think they're gonna be a fun shoe to wear this summer. Hopefully they don't get any dicks waved in my face, but if it's in a complimentary way, I'll just be like, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah.
And I'll move on. Now, if it's in a threatening way, if I'm being threatened with large penises, I will definitely have a situation on my hands. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'll run away as fast as I can.
And these are very supportive. Yeah, and
they're supportive. They don't have boost,
they don't have boost, so it'll be a slower run.
If I had the boost, I could escape the large penises faster.
Do you think you can run faster in boost Yeezys or non-boost Yeezys? Which would you prefer to go running in? If you were like, you had to go running.
Honestly, these, I think of all the Yeezys I have, because running in 350s, I feel like they're just going to fucking fall off.
Yeah.
And the other 700s I have are kind of clunky. Like, these are tighter.
Yeah. These have a pretty hard insole. Does it come out? Or am I wrecking it?
No, they come out.
It's not a very soft insole. I really want
to like.
I really want to like these. I do kind of like them.
There's the insole.
I'd maybe pay retail for them. I'm not going to go.
Yeah, the next one that comes out, just make sure you size up.
Go for it and go for a size up. Yeah, you were right. I mean, like, at least
maybe
a half
even go
size.
for an 11 just to be safe.
At least a half size. I'll go a half size, and if I hate them, I'll just give them to you.
All right.
That's what'll happen. All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode. This is really fun. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. We have new episodes every Wednesday. You can also follow our Instagram, which is Size 10 Podcast on Instagram. Nailed it. All right.
That's it.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.